Choosing fragrance-free products shouldn't be complicated, but for roughly 30% of the population who report fragrance sensitivities, it is. I founded Kynd Alchemy because I've lived this reality myself. For most of my life, the presence of fragrance and added scents have caused very real and physical reactions for me. Plugging air fresheners, laundry detergents, perfume, even walking past certain stores that are heavily scented. So like many people, I've had to adjust. I avoided what I could, I read labels carefully, I tried different brands, hoping something would work. And over time, I realized how many people out there were quietly doing the same thing. People with chronic illnesses, multiple chemical sensitivities, asthma, eczema, sensitive skin, people who are tired of feeling dismissed or told it's just a preference. And now, with many studies coming out about the effects of fragrance, everyday people are trying to avoid it for other health reasons as well. Fragrance-free is often positioned as a niche, when in reality it affects millions of people navigating everyday spaces. You see, the need to avoid fragrance isn't rare. It's just rarely centered. When you try to go fragrance-free, you quickly realize how difficult it actually is. Labels can be vague, saying things like clear, aroma, lightly scented. Sometimes even fragrance-free products still include botanical extracts or masking agents that are known irritant. What fragrance-free options do exist are often clinical-looking, limited, or treated like an afterthought by brands whose primary focus is still heavily on their fragrance lines. They're often formulated alongside fragrance products or stored next to them, and designed without the input of the people who actually rely on them. When I started Kynd Alchemy, I didn't just want to create a fragrance-free product. I wanted to create something elegant, intentional, made by someone who understands the experience from the inside and shaped by people in the community who live with this every day. I tested countless fragrance-free options. I researched ingredients, I listened to the feedback, and I paid attention to the details that usually get overlooked. Because fragrance-free shouldn't feel clinical or like a compromise. It can be refined, elegant, and feel good to use. Kynd Alchemy is exclusively fragrance-free. That means no added fragrance, no masking agents, and no essential oils. We are voluntarily following European Union guided standards because we believe they're more comprehensive. Our formulas use gentle plant-derived surfactants that are carefully refined to be stable, predictable, and effective without stripping the skin. The experience is neutral and low odor by design, not because something is being hidden, but because nothing unnecessary was added in the first place. We're starting with a hand soap because something as simple as washing your hands shouldn't require research or guesswork, something we do repeatedly throughout the day. This is the beginning of a fragrance-free ecosystem designed with attention from the ground up. This isn't fragrance-free as an afterthought. It's been built by someone who understands the frustration of reading every label, who knows how it feels to walk into a space and immediately have to leave, and who has spent years trying to piece together safe options for brands that weren't built with this community in mind. Kynd Alchemy is rooted in care. Care for the people using it, care for the shared spaces we move through, care for the full life cycle of the ingredients we choose. Imagine being able to pick up a product and not wonder if it's actually safe for you. Imagine fragrance-free being the norm rather than the exception. Imagine products that work for people with sensitivity, for families, for healthcare environments, for anyone who values simplicity and clarity. This isn't about creating something for a small group. It's about creating something kinder by default, and realizing that when we decipher the margins, everyone benefits. This campaign will help bring our exclusively fragrance-free hand soap into production and into homes, workplaces, and share spaces. When you contribute, you will choose a reward tier, whether that's early access, a single bottle, a family starter pack, or other options as we grow. If this resonates with you, whether personally or simply because you believe everyday products should be more thoughtful and inclusive, I would be incredibly grateful for your support. Thank you for being here and for helping us build care that is more kind.